All right, we're talking about Skyworks, SWKS on NASDAQ. It's a company we've liked for a while. We started doing videos on it. Well, we launched the video website in November of 2018. We didn't get a video out on Skyworks till March 5th, but I want to take you through some of the different videos and what we're kind of good at, and hopefully it'll come to light that it looks like we know what we're doing. Like, we don't get everything right. We'll never say that we do, but as long as we're playing the odds properly and we're doing the proper analysis in the long run, these things will work out on average. And that's just the way the game works. And the better you get at it, the better you understand it, the better you'll do. Okay, so let's jump into this graphic here. So on March 5th, we're looking at a lot of 5G. Did a little bit more research on Skyworks, and we really started to like it, so we did a video on it. And that was back when it was trading at, looks like, about, I don't know, $81 or so. Had a nice little run, a little choppy, but had a nice little run up to about 93. Now, we don't play these things for that short-term run. I mean, that's nice, and I love it when you make a call and right away it goes up. That feels great, obviously, but that's not really showing any value, in my opinion. We started to show some more value down the road already, and it's still, by the way, it's still very short term for us, but still we'll show you, I think, a few good things. Okay, so down the road here, May 6th, Skyworks back down to earth, but could go skywards again. That was the title of our video at the time. So we saw, obviously this pullback, and then a pretty sharp pullback, a couple days in a row there, maybe even a week's worth of pullback, and we're like, okay, come on, what's going on? This is still good. And we were saying buy, of course, and look at, we probably had a little bit of egg in our face, and again, we're not here for the short term. There was lots of pressure with China, trade talks, and this was not helping the semis at all. And then it got worse on May 16th, and you see this big drop. And it got caught up in Trump's ban on Huawei, where Huawei was banned from buying technology from the U.S., including Skyworks, and Skyworks is a big supplier to Huawei. But if you watch that video, in fact, I'm going to go show everyone a clip of what we said back on May 16th when it was really getting hammered. This is where we start to show our value, I think. So let me find that clip. It's right off our website. I queued it up to the certain point that I wanted to get to, and I'll just play a few seconds of it, and here we go. Today it was down in the China tariff problem earlier, but specifically today was about the Huawei ban. Okay, so unfortunately for Skyworks, they're caught up in all of that. But this, to me, this is kind of a a buying opportunity. This is not anything the company did. It's not like that their products are faulty or there's something unusual in that. Either this is going to blow over, or they'll just find another way to make it work. They'll just supply other companies with their stuff, or it'll get resolved. They're also not 100% reliant on the phone anyways. They have many, many lines of business, and they're totally expanding that. So I think this is just an opportunity. Just a few days ago, or maybe more than a few days ago, let's call it a week ago, it's just trading at almost $90. It's trading at $73.99. This is nothing but an opportunity, in my opinion. Okay, so there you have it. We were saying it's nothing but an opportunity at 73. Let's go back to this one right here. Okay, so somewhere around here we're saying 73. It did trickle down a little bit further. Looks like, just kind of eyeballing this, 66 even might have hit. And then we came back with another report. Skyworks metrics are eye-opening. So we had another quarter come in, and it's like, okay, this is fantastic. And of course we know about all these problems. I just talked about them. They're there. And the question is, what do? Do you go with the numbers? Do you, take into, of course we're going to take into account these other factors, and we do, and then you got to decide, like, as an investor, it's not easy, and experience does help. Feeling confident in what you do and sticking with what you're doing is good. So anyways, here we are now a few days later, and it's hard to see on this graph, but this very last day, that's today, the ban was lifted, and of course Skyworks got a big boost in, I was trading up anyways, but got a big boost just today because the ban on Huawei buying US technologies was lifted. So of course things look good again, and this is where I'm trying to say I think we add our value because we know our numbers. We do take into account all these other things that can happen, and but we just didn't feel it was worthy of selling, and the price was down, so it looked like a buying opportunity. Okay, I do want to finish this off for completeness though, and let's look at, I did queue up Skyworks. So here it is with Q1 in, you see the numbers, try and get that out of your way. Okay, you see the good numbers there, good return on capital. It is sliding down a little, and they have said that Q1 would be a little bit weak, and Q2 even, and we know this. So when it's telegraphed like this, it's okay to have a bit of a weak quarter. Like typically we want return on invested capital improving, but when they've telegraphed this, and the whole industry has telegraphed that it's going to be a couple of weak quarters, it's okay. I get it. So I'm not too worried if sales are a little light next quarter or something like that, because it's well known, it's priced in. And here you see, our default valuation says 108. It's trading at 81 now after the pop today. I think there's lots of room for improvement. Like, I think, I'm a big believer in this 5G thing. So I think, we will have a couple of quarters of weakness and it'll rebound. But in the long run, I just think they're going to beat this fade too. So we have a pretty severe fade built into the model, and yet I would suggest to you that it's probably not going to fade that severely. So I'll just do one little tweak, and I said instead of this being a steep 10% decline, let's only use an 8% decline, and that gets you $135. So this is why we get excited about it. All right, so that's a little bit longer than most of our videos, but I think this was worthwhile. I hope you enjoyed it and understand a little bit more about FSA and what we do.